Oh, God. Hello, Jessica. I've got a banging headache. My neck hurts swell. Trying to get some sleep. Yeah, it came through. It's shit, though. Really crappy. Let's look for a different one. That one I've got is really shit. You can't even blind it properly. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, tell me, hold on. Right, so, where's my scissors? Oh, God, my neck. All I kept getting was people fucking knocking on my door and ringing my bell and God knows what else. I am shattered, man. I don't think I'll be on base tonight. So I'm so fucking tired. Well, here it is. There's the new toy. It's a speaker. You know, the guy, postman said, I'll package for you. And I knew I just wanted, but come a bit earlier. So, you know, gave it to me and I just like bought it in and shoved it on the floor and that was it. So apparently, this is battery operated. Nice bit of mess on the floor. Remote controls for that little bag. More mess. So this is it here. It's got maybe I've got to undo it. It's got like a pulley hold. Yeah, I think I'll try and undo it. I think it's got a pulley hold. I don't know. I'm okay with it like that for now. So you said it takes batteries. So where the hell do you put the batteries in? I can't see anywhere where it puts batteries. It's not in a plug socket here. Let me give you a proper thing to show you where the batteries go. And this has got built in. There's on the switch.
Bluetooth mode.
No, it's already got batteries in it, I think. Alright, so I don't think it's got the radio on there. Not sure.
Alpha mode.
No, it's got radio.
Bluetooth mode.
So it's got echo on it. Right, let's just put that there for a minute. I thought that one flashed as well, but I can't see the reason why it's not flashing. Not too worried about it. Right, anyway, that's it there. Let's get some pedals. I think that will go in there like that.
Volume mode.
I'll get my mobile. Oh yeah, sticking that on. Stick my cursor on it on a minute. Well, it's not come that, is it? No, I always have problems with these cables actually. So, and I don't know what I've done with all my other cables. It might be because the power cable came out. It's the cable. It's the cable. It's always the freaking cable. And I always put the cable away and I go and lose the cable. I'm always losing the cables. Let's see if this one works. There we go.
They're
Not that loud.
here.
Got echo on it. Very low. It didn't come with a USB cable, so the hell are you supposed to charge it with its battery? Can't see where your battery's in it. It's quite light. You can actually put a microphone in there and play music through a USB card and use it as a karaoke machine. I thought this lit up, but it doesn't. Can't see it lighting up, which is a bit of a bummer, but never mind. Oh, Carl. So this actually cost $29.99, and the cable just fell out. I was thinking of using it to make it as like a portal. Have like guitar amps wired up to the top there. Have a radio up here, another guitar amp here. But unless I find a way of changing the batteries over or charging the batteries, Hang on, there's a cable here. So maybe it's got internal charger. Fucking small charger though. How the hell are you supposed to charge that up? I've got longer ones. But I'm really sure that I saw a picture that this is supposed to light up. Helpful. You are what? So yeah, I'm gonna get another guitar pedal for the noise. Now I want to find out.
Bluetooth mode.
I don't think there is a way of actually scanning the radio constantly.
Alpha mode. Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode.
You can put a TF card in there. Makes USB to charge it. I think. No, that's a USB pin card there. So you can put a USB adapter in with MP3s, or you can put a USB mini card in that one. Your phone, your auxiliary goes in there. Microphone goes in there, and that's your charger port. So I think it has built-in power.
Alpha mode. Bluetooth mode.
I don't know why it's not scanning radio.
Alpha mode.
Yeah, it's got FM on it, but
Bluetooth mode.
on silent mode, well, when you're scanning FM, as it's scanning through the frequency, it goes like quiet. So it's not one of the kind of FM radios where you hear the sound as it's continuing. You're not hearing the white noise or the static as it's scanning. So that's a little bit of a bummer, because I might have been able to open it up and see if I could hack it, but not going to bother. I'll use a normal standard radio and Velcro it on top here. So for my portal box, it'll have that one there, the reverb. I've got to get a noise reducer. That will go on this side. The batteries I'll have like Velcroed on top, like that kind of thing. There's only one small downer about this though. When you're doing something like this, you're going to have the cable sticking out like that.
Line mode.
But it's not too bad, you know. You can always have it around like that and have little bits of sticky Velcro. In there, kind of thing, you know, folded up inside. So that's what I might do. So it's going to be a bit of a big portal when I build it. I would have liked to see like flashing lights around here actually. I might put some Christmas tree lights around there actually later on, and have the battery stuck down here. So I have some lights kind of like glued around here, and the battery holder glued down in here. I've just got to find one which I can use. But for $29.99, what do you expect?
Bluetooth mode.
What do you expect for $29.99? The only thing is, I ain't got nowhere to put the damn thing at the moment. I'm going to have to move that old bag of hard drives out of the way, chuck that in the cupboard, move my shoes out of the way, and then I can put it down there out of the way. But look how small that fucking cable is, man. Let me see if my other cable fits inside it. Let's see if this will charge it. I hope it does. I've got a red light on now, so I suppose that means it's charging. Well, it's got the red light in there, so I'll leave that down there for now. Let it charge up a bit, because I don't know how much of a charge it holds. You've got remote control. I very much doubt I'll be using that, to be honest with you. But I thought I'd share that with you. I will be doing some tests on that during the week. It just sounds a little bit low. I don't know why the audio's low, but maybe it's because the phone adapter isn't too powerful. I don't know. But you know, it is what it is. Thank you for that, Twister. Appreciate that. It is what it is. You get what you get. No, I was going to get a different one actually, around about the same price. But the only thing about that one was all the buttons and controls were at the back. But I think this might be able to be pulled out. I'm not sure. I ain't got a screwdriver. What I can fit in there. No, they're too small. I had to find a screwdriver later and see where they are. Where you can actually, pull them out like a trolley thing. I'm not too worried about it. So that's that. The only other things I've ordered through the post is some glue sticks, because I'll be making some EM pumps later on. And I've ordered some magnets, because otherwise, without the magnets, I can't make the EM pumps. Now, I'm not going to be making too many. They'll be just bulk standard EM pumps with a little on-off switch and maybe on-off power light on it. I'll probably make a few. I'm not going to make too many. If anyone's interested, let me know, and I'll let you know the cost of it. I'm not going to be building them, like crazy, and having like 10, 20 laying on shelf kind of thing. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it'll probably be made to order kind of thing, but I'm only going to do a maximum of like 5 or 10. If anyone wants one, and that is it. After that, that's done. So I've got to be careful on making things and selling things. I know I did have a few knocking around somewhere, but unless I find those, then I can sell them ones. But at the moment, I've got to sort this room out. I'm in the process of making some other devices as well, but I've got the parts to finish it off at the moment. What'll I do with it? Yeah, I showed you the other day my prototype sensor. I think the batteries come out. You know, I've got to change the battery connector on this as well because the battery keeps coming out. I've got a loose connection on the battery. This is mine anyway, so it don't really matter. I will have to change the battery connector over. Yeah, it's come. That's what it is. Come off. So this is the first one I made with the red, white LED. And I wasn't too happy because it's like you've only got like 1.5 centimeters to between 1.5 and 2 centimeters. So you know, if a spirit was to manipulate this, is that to be right up close. But the next one I made, I forgot to put the white LED in, but I did put a power light on. And this one does go a bit further. You can see. So what I've got to do later is put another hole there for the flashing white LED. They're the sensors, and I've got 2 little holes there. I'm going to put a flashlight in there and a shadow detector light, which is an orange light. And then to run them 2, I'll be putting like a 3-way switching. So when I flick it to the left, depends on what I put on. You know, if it's like the flashlight will turn on. When I flick it to the right, the shadow detector will turn on. So that's going to be that one. So this one is getting there a little bit, but the white batteries I've got ain't no good. They keep blowing because I have, I think 3 volt, and these run off 9 volts. So every time I put a white LED in, it just blows it, which is the pain in the arse. So I'm going to make a few of these, but I'm not going to rush them. I'm going to give a couple to a couple of people I know to test out. Possibly to keep, I don't know yet. But if we can find out if they're going to like be good and get activity from them, then I'll probably make no more than 5 to sell, and that'll be it. Because these projects do take time to carry on making. My crucifix fell off today, so I need to find something to put that back on. The jewellery box up there, I think. So now I've got another box to find some way to stick away, because if that goes down, you should have a year warranty on that, and I don't want to be like throwing the box away and having to like send it back and find another box later on. So I tend to keep the boxes for a while. But again, it's another box in my bloody way. Dave is going to be doing a stream tonight on cryptology. I think he said 9 o'clock. And then after, I think he's going to do open hangout for people to go on and chat about it. I don't know who he's got on there. I think he's got Steve on there. It may be somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure who he's got on there. I think it might be Steve and Matthew. I'm not sure. Let's get a bit of copper now. That'll do for now. Bit of copper wire. Can't be a nice little bit of copper wire, can you? You'll probably fall off again later. No, I've got jewelry making stuff up there somewhere, so I'll probably change it over later, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Just do a few twists and turns. that do for now. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, I say I'm waiting for some glue sticks and some magnets so I can make my Ian pumps. I've gone out and spent a big chunk of money, which I was going to be using on my DVR, but I'm not going to be getting a new DVR now because I've ordered myself a EDI Plus meter like Dave's got. I just got an email from the company saying thank you for your purchase. It's been processed right now and we will send you tracking number when available. I'm hoping to have that by Friday and we'll do some little experiments on that. If you didn't see Dave's channel last night, it's worth watching because we got some really good results on it. I think it might have been my Aunt Leia coming through. When I asked, the EMF meter just went completely like bonkers, and every time I asked a question, the EMF was spiking as a result of a reply. So I'm going to be doing a session when I get my EDI and try to communicate with my Aunt Leia, who died, I think about 2 years ago, I think. I felt, the presence of a woman around me, more of a caring kind of person. And with my Aunt Leia, she was a caring person. She enjoyed talking to me. She always asked me to help her with things, which I did do. I never turned her down. There were times when, she gave me money for printing documents out for her, which I did try to reject, but she said, no, take it because it costs money. So she did help me out with that at some stage. She always kind of was a good close friend, more of a sister actually. Well, she's a sister-in-law, so she was a sister. She's on my ex-wife's side of the family. I saw her quite regular actually as well when she came around. I think she was more of a person who kind of protected me when people were talking shit about me. And when I left, when the ex-wife walked out on me, and I became homeless and I was in temporary accommodation, I always heard that she kept asking about me and wondering if I'm okay and all that kind of stuff. It's a shame I didn't get to see her before she passed away. But, I'm going to do a stream one day and see if I can communicate with her. I'll be honest with you, I did say to Dave last night, I'm not one who wants to keep communicating with family. I feel, talking to other spirits is okay, but when you're talking to family, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Because you don't know if you really are talking to that particular person. You could be talking to another spirit who's manipulating you, thinking that you are talking to a family member. But so when I get my EDI, we'll do a little test run on that and see if you want to come through and use that. I ordered that early this morning, around about 2-3 o'clock, I think it was. The company's already got the order. The original price on eBay is like £350. There is a couple of sites where you get it for 240, 250. I got mine $240, but I paid an extra £10 for it to get it a bit quicker. So it should hopefully be by Friday. So my DVR money for new DVR CCTV has been spent on one small little 5-in-1 EMF device. A bit of fucking work, I'll tell you, man. Dave's one was going crazy last night, to say. And I think that I know he's been tinkering around with it, but we had that on screen for a good hour, talking to whatever spirit was there, and I do believe that was possibly my sister-in-law, Leia. So no, I remember asking, do you want me to communicate with you here in my home at some time? And we got a direct hit response on the EMF. So so when that comes through, I might do that. Hello, Tomcat. How's it going? So what else have I got coming apart from that? I've got glue sticks, magnets. I've got that through. Is there anything else I've ordered? Not order another kind of EMF meter, but it looks kind of plain. It's only got like 3 LEDs on it and looks a bit shitty. But for the price, it's only like £10 plus postage. But I'm not going to buy one of those. I was thinking about buying one of these ones. One of these kind. But I read the information on it, and that actually picks up TV and microwaves and, you know, other electronic devices. And because I have most of my stuff on the table near the TV or on the little altar table, that's going to pick up too much EMF. So that's not going to be worth getting that one. I just went and closed eBay down when I shouldn't have done. So what else have I ordered? I just ordered a box of 500 LEDs. I just hope they're going to be like 9 volt, up to 9 volt. It says 1.9 to 2.1, so I don't know if they're going to be the ones I need. UK, oh no, they're actually, oh bloody hell, they're from Hong Kong. I thought I ordered them from an English company. Well, they won't be here until the end of May, beginning of June. Oh well. No, I've got a lot of LEDs, but I don't know what's done with them. So 500 LEDs in a little box, £6.95. So magnets, hot glue. I've got my 2K 2 meters. I've got my solder flux. Yeah, that's all I've ordered. The only other one, which should be here, is the EDI Plus. Got a bit of a stomachache right now. Don't know why. Not eating much last night. Got a banging headache. Yeah, but anyway, we'll give that a bit more of a test run later when it's been charged up a bit. Possibly tomorrow, because I don't think I'll be doing a stream tonight. I don't know. I'll even be going on days tonight. I'm bloody tired. You know, I've been woken up about 5 times today. So, yeah, I'll probably just chill out and have a bloody early night tonight. Probably go to bed about 8, 9 o'clock, I think. So if I must miss Dave's video, I'll just watch it when I wake up, whenever I wake up, early in the morning or tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or whatever, you know. I didn't go to the cemetery yesterday because it was overcast, looked like rain. Not to wait for the boiler guy today, so that's another reason I can go out today. I didn't expect that to come today, but that came, so luckily I was in, because that's how it came, just in the box like that. Wasn't in no other box. It wasn't like kind of like brown paper or anything. We just had the sticker on. If that was sitting outside, I'm pretty sure one of them might have nicked it. Not saying that they would have done, but I don't know. think that's Italian writing there. But it has got English writing on the other side. Plays MP3, WMA, and WAV files. Might have to get that, get a memory card and put those files they sent me down and see if it works on that. Because that might act as a ghost box as well. What cemetery did you visit, Jamie? And hello, Jamie. I was going to do some more electronic building today, but I just feel too fucking tired, man. I was going to start making my own version of Boo Bear. And it's not like the way they've done. It's like the ones I made in 2014, like a motion sensor one. I'm making one of those today, but I just feel too bloody tired still. I think I might be going back to bed in a minute after I've been to the toilet. And if you was on Days last night, you would have seen Brandon's version of Boo Bear. I probably might make one of those as well, but I don't have a bear big enough at the moment. I don't think. So when the charity shops reopen, I'll probably go and see if I can find a bear, about that big. Because he's going to have one of those DC REM pods built in, just like Brandon's done with these ones. But the one I'm going to be using is like a little PI sensor. I don't know why I keep getting these bloody little pop-up screens on my other monitor. Fucking annoying. Garth Road. I think I've heard Garth Road. Yeah, I know. I'm not worried about trying it now. I'll give it a test later. I've got to go in, so I want to go to the loo. I don't know if I'm going to have anything to eat today. I've got a bit of a stomachache. I fancy a kebab actually, but they're a bit greasy, aren't they? I don't want to play on my stomach later on tonight. I might just eat a bowl of cereals. Yeah, I think that's got a built-in lithium battery because, why would they give you a charger adapter with it? So I think it's got built-in batteries. It's quite light, though, to say. It's not that heavy. I can barely pick up my left hand, so I have a problem with my arm. But that doesn't look too good. That bit of paper ain't stuck on properly. Oh, it is all plastic as well. Let's buy. Can't even read it. Daeon or something. Daeone. Dion. I think it's Dion. Apparently it's 1,000 watts. Oh, it has built-in battery. There we go. Built-in battery. iPhone, iPod compatible. It's also mobile phone compatible because I have my mobile phone on it just then. USB TF card input and Bluetooth. And you get a little remote control of it as well. So now I've got to find something to stick that bloody box. Actually, what I could do is use that box to empty all those old hard drives in and put in there. You've been fed, shut up. And I'm not going out the room, because every time I go out the room, you jump on my chair and you look in the camera and then you jump on my bed, which you ain't supposed to do. Yeah, I fancy doing some building today, but I'm just too fucking tired, man. $293. I decided ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. They should be okay. I'm not doing what Dave's been doing over the last couple of nights, fighting his arse off. Yeah, I'll go and get some more sleep. I'm just too bloody tired of that. I don't know why. I feel really knackered. My head is like really pounding. My neck's hurting. So yeah, I won't be doing any streams tonight. I don't think I'll be on this tonight. So if you don't see me over in chat, just tell Dave that I won't be on because I'm not feeling too good today. I'll just send him a quick message telling him I might not be around. I just sent him a message on Facebook. Infrared just emailed me. I asked, I wanted to get the EDI from them, although it's only a little bit more, $250. There weren't no way of actually purchasing it online. He said that, I'd had to email them for information and requests. And I didn't want to ponce around waiting because sometimes these companies don't get back to you straight away. So I did a little bit of a Google searching last night and found another UK site that sells a bunch of ghost hunting equipment. Infrared only had 2 in stock, I think, anyway. This other company, I don't know how many he had in stock, but at least I was able to go on and order it. Although I had a slight problem at first with the payment. I think I put a wrong number on my bank card or something. I don't know, because it kind of rejected it twice. Then on the third attempt, he actually accepted it. I checked my online banking and it had gone through. So he'd Infrared goes, "Hi, apologies. Hope you managed to get one?" ? And I said, "Yeah, a little bit cheaper. 240. Would have got one from you guys, as I've had a few other items fast, but as there was no direct payment, couldn't order, and I need one as soon as possible." Well, I don't, but I may be looking at getting something else, maybe from your site in the near future. Infrared does have some pretty good stuff time to time. Dave's just replied with the thumbs up. I just told him I'm not be on tonight. I'm just going to have a night of rest, so I ain't feeling 100%. I feel like crap right now, to be honest with you. I feel like I want to go and throw up. In my head and my neck is killing me. I don't think drinking coffee's helping me, because the milk, the milk curdles inside your stomach and makes you feel worse sometimes. But I just have to see how it goes. If I feel better later and I don't miss Dave's stream, then I'll watch it. But if I'm sleeping, then I won't be able to watch it, and I'll have to watch it tomorrow when I wake up before I go out. So I don't know if any other stuff might be turning up. Because I think the EDI meter won't be here till Friday anyway. Unless they've boxed it up and posted it today, which they could do. I don't know, but I might not be able to get it till this week. Thinking it might turn up tomorrow, or might turn up Friday. What is it today? Thursday. No, Wednesday. So I send it out today. It might come. If not tomorrow, it might come Friday. So I don't really want to be out if they've sent it out. If they send me a tracking number tonight, and it shows it's been posted, it says 1 to 2 days delivery after payment. So they do post it today. It could turn up tomorrow, or it could turn up Friday, and I don't want to be at any of them 2 days, in case it turns up and no one's there to take the package off the postman. So, fucking noise upstairs, man. So yeah, when it comes through, I'll do an unboxing and a little demonstration, but I won't be giving out the company name because I'm not going to be promoting it, so I'm not being paid for any kind of promotion. So I'll do an unboxing and do a little tinker around with the EDI when it gets here, and then later we'll do a proper stream with it. What's that in a minute? Oh yeah, as I said, with those light bulbs, Tammy, you got to be careful with some of them. because they don't last that long. I had one up on my one for 2 weeks and it blew, and I paid like 15 quid for mine, and I asked them if I could return it, and I never got a reply. I lost the money back on it, so I don't use it. I just normally use like a normal energy saving light bulb now. I used to like it having it on red because people will think, hey, the red light district, I bet it's got prostitutes up there or something. But no, I used to have it on red, then sometimes I turn it on. Fuck off, I don't know why these keep coming up, these bloody pop-up messages. It's about Ant and Dec now. Rather annoying. Yeah, sometimes I'll have it on red, then sometimes I have it on blue. Sometimes I have it on like, I think it had pink on it. It had a lot of colours, and I just sat there changing the colours. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes, if you get a particular colour, it kind of like gives you that kind of warmth feeling, soothing feeling, and you just like having that particular light on, that particular colour, kept on most of the time. But if you've got like 120 colours in your one, I don't know how many I do on mine. I think you can actually get them in pound now for £5, the changeable LED ones, but I don't think it's got as many colours on there. 293. Oh right, that's Malden. Trying to catch up. Epsom Hospital. I used to go to Epsom quite a lot. Years and years, I'm talking about 30 years ago. Because my solicitor was down there when I done that little bit of a phone tapping, which I got done for. But it was thrown at the House of Lords. My case was overturned because the nasty little policeman didn't have a warrant for my phone. So because it got overturned, I still don't have a record. I do not have a criminal record at all. So how much do you pay for your light bulb? Guy from Amazon says buy it, but it doesn't hurt your eyes. It has 120 colours, energy saving bulb too. I'll have a look. I might get another one, I don't know. I've got so many of these little bloody remote controls knocking around somewhere. I did find one the other day actually. But I don't really use these remote controls. I'm now going to have to, well actually I don't have to put a tag on it because it's got the name down here. And you pull that out and that you can actually change the battery if it gets flat. Let's see if it works. I suppose you've got to turn it on first.
Bluetooth mode.
It's not doing nothing.
FM mode. Bluetooth mode. FM mode. Bluetooth mode.
No, it does really. I very much doubt I'm mucking around remote control. Remote control will just go in here with other remote controls I don't use and just left there. I'm just wondering if the LED light will go off when it's finished charging. But I'm going to have to move that bag of old hard drives out of the way, get rid of those. Probably put them all in here now, the hard drives, because the bag, plastic bag's ripping. And then once I've got them out of the way, I can put that over there out of the way. So I'll pull it here, I'm going to keep knocking it and chill, bumping into it, and I I'll probably not jump, but I'll probably trip over it and all that kind of shit. So that's one thing I've got to do before or after I've been to the bathroom. Just let it brew up a little bit. Let it brew. But I do need to go soon. I think I might get one myself, actually, Tammy. Another multicolour LED. Good evening, Stephen. I paid $10.99 for it. Yeah, I ain't getting that. Spent too much money this month. I've probably spent about. Well, the EDI was 250. That was 30. That's 280. I spent about 400 quid this month. And that's out of the money I've been saving for the. Because I could have got, got like the Wi-Fi CCTV which I was looking at, but so I didn't really want to get another wide one. And if I weren't going to get a CCTV, I was going to buy a brand new computer because this one keeps freezing up sometimes. Why, I don't know. But I've now spent all the money which I had for either the CCTV or the computer. I don't even have that much left in my bank account right now. So until I get my next payment on the 7th, I've probably got about phone contract, which is £33. But I think I've got about £60 left in my bank account. 60 quid. Now, what helped me, to be honest with you, was the YouTube analytics, because I got a payment from them, and that's helped to pay for the EDI. If I hadn't had that, then I wouldn't have got it. Let me have a quick look on Amazon, see how much multicolour. Pretty sure you can get them cheaper than that. $9.99. And that one you can actually use an app on your mobile phone. 14, freaking £36, but that's like a pack of 4, I think. Yeah, you want to check on your what's the name? $9.99. 23 for 2, I think that is. Limited deals. Oh, $8.99, but that's just a 3-pack normal LED energy saving bulbs. No, my luck. I'll probably go and buy the wrong fucking one. I'll probably buy a one of them screw type ones and not the push and twist. Done that before. Bought the wrong bulbs. Yeah, I think all the bulbs are like 12, not between $9.99 and there's one here, $8.99. 12 colour choices. 12 colour. 2-pack, £16. Are you sure you've got 120 colours on yours? Are you fibbing to me? Right, let's do it this way. multicolour, energy saving, 120 colour light bulb. This one you use by the app. Multicolour. Replacement, the standard 60 watt incandescent lamp, 16 million colours. 16 million colours on this one. Could I get one which has got 16 million colours and say, hey, Tammy, look on the wide side. I bought one with 16 million colours and you've only got 120 colours. This one is 800 lumens. Oh, I'll put it in my list. I'm not saying I'm going to get one. I might get one. I don't know yet. Won't be until, next month. $10.99. Yeah, I've seen that one. 120 multi RGB color. Yeah, but the one I will get most probably would be this one. Wait a minute. Copy. So I don't know if this comes with a remote control, but you can use your mobile phone. And I think you can download an app to use with the lights itself. What's that one? If it works. Yeah, multicolour 60 watt. You scroll down, it says like 16 million colours, music, rhythm, and multiple modes. In addition, it offers a 2-year warranty. Do not be used in dimmer switch. Well, my switch ain't dimmer. And that's a push and twist, which I need. So I might get one of those, and I'm going to say, hey, Tammy, I got a 16,000 LED light bulb, and I beat yours. I beat your 120 colour to my 16,000, or was it 16 million colour, whatever it was. 16 million colour. How it has 16 million colours, I do not know. Hello, Shelley. I'm going to go in a minute, because I'm not feeling too good, and I need to hit the bathroom in a minute. Not actually go and hit the bathroom, but I need to go to the bathroom. Just waiting for that last few minutes when I need to go. You beat me on that because my only lasted 2 bloody weeks. I think I had electrical problems. You have it on red when watching horror. I used to have it on red when I was doing paranormal, actually. Yeah, 30 days money back. Wisteria. Hope you're feeling better today. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, mate. I say mate because I don't know if you're male or female, but I hope you're feeling better anyway. I can't say that first one. Why is it Wisteria? I just say Twister, MG Twister or Twister. Ooh, that sounds a bit nasty. What do you do? Fall? Do you fall because you could have sprained it or something? Could have cracked bone. Need to get to the hospital. I'll buy 2.99 candles from Home Bargains. And I've really got a home. I don't think I've got a Home Bargains near where I live. Oh, my asthma's kicking in now. Don't know what done with asthma pump. They gave me this other thing which I don't even know how to use. I don't even know what I'm using these properly. Don't bother me as long as it's going down my guts. I don't know, I want to go and get something if I can find it. Oh, my legs, poor knees. My knees are gone again. I got this from the doctors, right, for my asthma. And they never explained what I need or what it does. So everyone knows how you use this, let me know, because I'm supposed to use it. Hang on, I've actually got an instruction sheet. But I don't like reading instruction sheets. Remove cap. The same fucking thing, just bigger in it. Don't make no difference. Actually, that stopped me from getting more from here than it did from there. I think that's a lot of bullshit. Oh well, I'll throw it out. Might as well keep it out and carry on with it away from now, I suppose. I hate reading instructions, man. Right, magic salt, 3.5 prime, the original Himalayan crystal rock salt lamp direct from foothills of the Himalayas, all natural, handcrafted, comes with complete fitting. Well, I do try to read chat, but sometimes when you're doing the paranormal, you're doing ghost boxing and you're watching your device goes off, it's kind of a little bit difficult sometimes. I said last night, like, we can't have barbecues. We're not allowed to smoke in our own flats either. You've got to go outside in the car park and smoke. So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, about candles, because that's giving off smoke, in it. But I think candles would probably be completely different to cigarettes. Because candles can't really smell outside, but the cigarette smoke lingers, doesn't it? It kind of like flows. And you ain't got no breeze, it flows and it kind of like goes through your doorway. So I had a couple of goes at her about smoking upstairs. Went downstairs to go and get something to eat the other day, and this time she was actually outside smoking. Link to what? I'm lost now. When I was at the car boot fair, I did buy some of this stuff. I don't know where my other bottle's gone, but this one is supposed to be Archangel Michael. One's for summering. I think that's the summering one. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know. It's got crystals in there, I think. It's got crystals in there. I didn't notice that. It's got little crystals in. So what you do when you're summering someone, you just like spray it. Smells nice actually. Smells a little bit like lavender in one way. I think this one is lavender actually. But I had another bottle which I can't find. So one's for summering and the other one was for protection. I think that's the summering one, but I can't find the protection one. I got it from a car boot fair. She wanted like £2 each for them, but as I bought two, she let me have two for £3. And I said, like, you know, I'll post a link on Facebook, which I did do. And I don't know if she actually got any other people interested in it, but she's supposed to have been a psychic medium. And she actually told me a few things that no one knew about. I was kind of like, fucking hell. There's only one other person who gave me information, and that's through a card reading on the internet. Can't remember her name now. I've spoken to her quite a long time. That one who used to live in Holland, I think it is. Can't remember her name. I've spoken to her a long time. Should get the one that I posted. It's got 16 million instead of 120. It's got 16 million colours, and you can use your mobile phone to control the lights. Actually, I might get one. Not $9.99. 8 watts. So if I ordered today, like it says 1 day free, you know, it sometimes says deliver tomorrow, but it never turns up tomorrow. It's always a day later. And I've got Amazon Prime as well. So how are you supposed to control it through your phone? Would it be through, it won't be through Bluetooth, would it? Come on, get one from there. Get that one. 16 million colours. You can't go wrong with 16 million colours, can you? Can you just imagine you can get one particular colour which you're really happy with, and then, you know, you got your phone on the table and your cat or dog comes along and hits the scroll button and changes the colour. And you're thinking, damn it, you know, I wanted that colour. I wanted to keep it on that colour. But, you know, if you think about it, it's got loads of different reds, you know, different brightnesses. I'm trying to think how you meant to download the app for it, though. You know, I'm going to blame Tammy. Made me want to buy one there, Tammy. $9.99. Right, I just ordered one. More fucking fish. Just to prove I've ordered one. Oh, he hasn't ordered one. He's lying to us. No, I've ordered one. Look. There we go. Orders. Track package. They I got the other day. They I got the other day. Memory cards I've got the other day. The power cables for the pedals got the other day. That's the radio, which I thought those MP3 files might work, but it didn't work. Cat-free collar, more batteries, and the EMF device, and the audio cables. I've had all those this month. And I bought art EMF meter. All those I bought last month. A couple of movies I purchased. £3.49 it cost me just to watch The Bridge of Ramagan. Brilliant movie. So there we go. Prove to you that I've just ordered one. Don't blame Tammy for that. And I'm not talking about my cat. I know that they can be relaxing, once you get the right colour, it helps with the mood, I suppose. But I don't think I'll use red too much. Because people might think, oh, look, it's got the leaders of the night up there. I might start getting 20 million knocks on the door. Hey, got a lady up there we can book for the night? No, fuck off. Hello, Mama. How's it going? I know Dave knows most of your names, but I get lost with names. No, unless I've met you every single day in the street, then I'll probably know who you are. But online, I just can't get people's names. Like, let's say Mama Cassie's a real name. Unless you got your real name on your handle, then that's easy for me to learn and remember. When you got Tammy, Tammy, I can call her Tammy. Twister, I don't know Twisters. There's a lot of names that I don't know. I don't know. Aero Chamber, it's called. Aero Chamber Plus. Just another fucking gimmick they give you. I keep getting knee pains. When I broke my leg 6 years ago, I think it was, the hospital took an x-ray of my knee, thinking it was my knee, and it wasn't. But when they took the x-ray, they said my kneecap is kind of like wearing down, and in time I might have to have an operation, have like a plate or something enclosed in my knee. And they said, eventually it will wear down and you'll have a lot more problems with your knee. I was walking around with a broken leg for fucking 2 months. And when I did eventually get back to the hospital, they'd done a proper x-ray and I'd been walking around on a broken tibia. And I'd done that by walking around in the cemetery, would you believe? I can't be bothered with it now. I'll do it next time. Still got like a chesty pain. I've got the brown inhaler. That makes me sick. Can't use it. They still try to prescribe it and keep telling me, oh, I need that more than the blue one. I said, I can't use the brown one. It makes me ill. It makes me want to vomit. So I don't use that brown one. I've got 2 brand new ones in the cupboard still, which I've not even used. Just can't use the brown inhalers. You know, I hope they give you the directions on how to download the app. Shelley just ordered for one. It says 16 million, so it's about 16 million. You just get an app on your phone and scroll around the way you want it, I suppose. I don't know. It might come with remote control as well. I don't know. I didn't read the instructions or the full details. It's just too much detail. I just saw it said 16 million. If I do it, I'm going to have like a violet colour when doing the. That's a real sharp twinge in my head then. I'll have it like ultraviolet. I do like violet kind of colours. So I might try it like that way. You know, change the mood swing, change the colour every 10, 20 minutes or something. Oh, diffuse. I've not got one of those. Or diffuse. Can't have too many bits and stuff in here. I've got as cluttered as it is. I was thinking about see in these cupboards over here, in these ones, I've got shitloads and shitloads and shitloads of old postal labels. I used to collect all these postal labels, got thousands and thousands of them. So what I want to do is empty a couple of these top ones out and put some of my electronics in there, like, you know, my ghost hunting equipment, because my drawers are getting full. And I've got a load of candles down at the bottom now. Down here, all different candles, you know, candles which are half used. So what I normally do, I'll keep them to one side and then I'll put them in the old saucepan and then I'll melt them down and make my own candle. I've got the old wick in the cupboard. Where's my phone? I need to charge my phone up somewhere. I do like making my own candles because it colours that, you know, if it's like, you know, you've got black, white, red, purple, and you mix it all together, it makes different colours, don't it? So that's why I sometimes do make my own candles when I've got enough, you know, excess to melt down. Just don't answer the door when you're wearing your dress. Oh yeah, some of those colours make your dress see-through, don't it? Woohoo! Hello, Eric. Hello, Rose. There's the old kids outside screaming again. Her and her kids. I can hear her. Yeah, that's Amy. I can hear her. You know, I went to the doctor's one day and I asked for some medication for my headaches. And they prescribed me some medication. And when I read the instruction on it, it said after effects, side effects, you know, bad headaches, migraines. And I thought, well, why are they giving me these when I'm trying to get rid of my bloody migraines? So I rang them up and said I'm not taking them. He goes, why not? I said, because the side effects is it's going to give me more headaches and more migraines. Oh, okay. That's all he said. And it's so, you know, I'll look at giving you something different. He didn't do that. Can you hear them? That's a noise they are sometimes. See, my my antidepressant tablets, my Tasapine, they actually give me like skin complaint on my legs. It's like psoriasis on my legs. It's not as bad as now, you know. It is kind of like clearing up a little bit, but at one time my legs were really flaring up with like dry skin, and you know, sometimes I was a bit embarrassed going out in case, like, you know, I lifted my leg up and it pulled up my trouser leg. It's not, you know, it's still kind of, you know, you can still see it there. But it used to be, you know, 10 times worse than that. It used to be really, really bright red, really itchy. So what I use now, sometimes I put some cream on it. Got what the cream's called now. But I've got cream in the bathroom. I usually just put some cream on. That's why I won't wear shorts around the, you know. I can wear shorts in here, but again, when I'm live streaming, I'm kind of a little bit worried that you might see my elbow legs. Put a few of you off, not come back to my channel anymore. You know, it's like last night on Dave's channel, when we was talking about drinking alcohol and stuff like that. I said the only strong alcohol I've tried was brandy, and that's suggested to me by someone on one of my streams one night, because I had a bit of a cold. You know, I was kind of all bogged up, and I was like eating a load of sweets, you know, like tunes and lockets and stuff like that. And someone said to me, what you want to do is get some gin, put some honey and lemon and a teaspoon of sugar in, and that should help you. I went and bought one of those small little bottles, and it bloody helped. It really helped. Running behind on YouTube. Pass on that 2 minutes behind on YouTube. What time is it? I don't know what to have for dinner today. I don't know if I want to eat. I've got stomachache still. I think, you know, a lot of all these illnesses is developed by the stress and anxiety and depression. That's what causes a lot of illnesses. And I don't care what people say. I think that's one of the main causes. Just reading the comment on my other channel about sugar. You can get 2 times 1 kilo bags of sugar from Farm Foods in Mitcham. But I don't really do my shopping in Mitcham. That's the only problem. I always go up to Streatham and do my shopping. Because they got, like, I think a kilo of sugar in there for £1 each. I only normally buy 1 bag. Because that 1 bag lasts me, a month. I might go up there later. No, I'm still going through a lot of stress and anxiety and depression because I've got a court case coming up in end of June, July, because of the cyberbullying I had last year, which made me want to consider committing suicide. But, I didn't because I'm still here and it's because of my family and, having, no, don't turn my TV off, please. Wait a minute. When the Xbox turns on, accidentally, it shuts my TV off and the bloody Xbox comes on. Yeah, some people saw the video, nasty one I put up, and it went premiere. Don't know how many people saw it, but it also put my life at risk as well. But I can't really talk much about it because it's still yet to go to court. I'm the victim and the witness that need to appear, but I'm waiting for them to send me an email because I've not really been to court as in being a witness, and I need to know how to go and present myself and that kind of thing, and what it's like with someone being a witness. So that the police officer involved said that they was going to get the court to send me some details on how to go and actually review a court case, so I know what it's going to go on, and but I've not had no email yet, so I'm going to wait another few days. I'm going to send the police officer involved, ask her, is there any update on when I'm supposed to be going for this court review kind of thing? Because when I do go, I've got see, I think it's either CPS or a solicitor when I go there. I've got to be there for about half hour to an hour before the court case actually starts. And they asked me if I wanted a screen, so he couldn't see me and I couldn't see him. And I said, no, I'm okay. But I might change my mind and say, yeah, I want a screen. But all that, that's building, that's still giving me a lot of stress and anxiety and depression. When it's over and done with, hopefully that will kind of lower down a bit. Yeah. Just have to wait and see what happens, I suppose, That's why I'm so stressed out sometimes. I keep thinking about it still. And it ain't long now. April, May. If it's at the end of June, it's only 2 months now. So I can't wait until it gets there. And I think it's going to be a 3-day one, I think. So I've got to go there 3 times. And it's about, from here, 2 bus rides, and it's about an hour there and an hour back. So it ain't too bad travelling wise, I'm just not sure where the court is. That's what I need to find out, if I can get to one of these court reviews. So at least when I go there, I know how to get there. Well, with the court cases, a lot of them have been put back. Even the police officer who's been dealing with my case, they said to me, because of the the lockdowns and the pandemic and stuff like that, a lot of court cases have been put back years. My one could have been put back until next year, but they found a gap and put me in it. But if they didn't find that gap, I would have been waiting probably you know, towards middle of next year, towards the end of next year, 2020. So I still would have been going through all that stress and anxiety and depression like I am now over it. And apparently I've got a message on Facebook that he watches my channel and he writes things down. Write that down, fucker, if you're watching. So that's why I can't say a lot about it. Because even the police says if you talk too much about it, you know, it can backfire on you. But, you know, just saying I'm going to court doesn't mean diddly squat. So I could be going to court for any amount of things, you know. I just don't say too much about it. The officer in charge said to me one day on an email, the one who came and done all the interviews and took all the evidence and stuff like that, he had a message from asking me if I'd be willing to give the guy a caution. And he turned around and said, you know what, I sent a message saying he wasn't happy about that. And he goes, you know, it's up to you, but I wouldn't. And I said, no, I want him prosecuted. So, you know, I could have turned around and just said, you know, fuck it, you know, just caution him, but a caution ain't good enough because you know, we could do it again and again and again. 3 cautions would have ended up inside anyway. But I just want him to pay, you know, his debts over it, you know. And I will be seeking compensation. I was actually thinking about suing him as well. But I don't know how to go about it. I think I've got to wait until the end of the court case goes through, then seek more legal advice about suing him. How much for? Well, I don't know. Someone told me I could sue him for £1 million if I wanted to. But he ain't got that type of money. But I'll have to speak to the CPS because I know that, you know, when they interview you give them a statement, although they've already got a statement from the police, but they still take more statements from you. And they want to know exactly what you want to do after the case. And if you want to, you know, claim some kind of compensation. And I'll be definitely doing that. I'll tell you that for one thing. And I'm not going to settle for a small amount either. No, he fucked my life up. He knew I was having a lot of problems going on. Hello, bottom. How's it going? You might have to donate. If you want to make a donation, fucking do it through PayPal, please. Not through, what's the name? Any donations put through PayPal, please. Not through super chats or super stickers. Because I've got to wait until I've reached £60 before I can actually withdraw it. Yeah, I think I've got to wait until the court case has been over and done with before I can do it. But I'm definitely looking at suing him. Didn't want to, you know. He knew the shit I was going through anyway, because before he done what he, every time I was being picked on and had like videos put on me, you know, oh, really sorry to hear that, you know, give me the link, I'll go and report it. Yeah, I gave him the link. Only to find out he's downloading it to use against me at a later date when he wanted to. I never done nothing wrong to that guy. I tried to like help him out. You know, I thought I was a good friend to him. I think it's only because I had a go at him about something that he was doing in the gaming community. He decided, like, you know, to do this video on me, thinking that I was just going to turn around and laugh at it, but no. I can't tell you how many offences have been charged, but I know how many offences have been charged. So I've got some of the information given me to the authorities, the police. They sent it through me email in a PDF document, and it tells me exactly what it's been charged for. But I can't get that information out. I wish I could breathe. I've still got chest pain. But once it's over and done with, you know, he hasn't done anything since then, because he knows, you know, if he does do anything, it's going to go against him even more, isn't it? Kind of weird, though, that all the pizza deliveries, which I was getting, 25 in one night, he reckons he wasn't behind it, but once they went knocking on his door and arrested him, all these pizza deliveries stopped. I sent a nasty item through the post as well. A really nasty item. I can't tell you what it was, but it was really nasty and disgusting. And it was handwritten. Now, if it's from a company, it would have had a proper, you know, company label. It didn't have that. It was handwritten. And I looked at the postcode, and would you believe it is from a town no more than 2 hours away from where he lives. So he could have just travelled thinking that, you know, oh, I send this and you ain't going to know it's me. Well, the police officer came down and took the wrapping and the envelope. I think it's been charged for that, I'm not sure. Because that classes engross and indecent content. Yeah, people like that, Cass needs to go the fuck up. You know, I went through a lot of shit with people, and for him to do what he done. No, I still had the video on my hard drives. You know, I've got like 4 hard drives, and I make sure I keep copies of them, and all the other videos he put up on me. Though I knew it was him. I knew who it was because he did videos on me before. You know, that's what caused us to have a break-up in friendship years ago. And we was not talking for 2 years until I went back on his channel and watched some of the videos, and I said, oh, I missed these. And then he got back to me, he goes, oh, let's start talking again. So I gave him the chance to, you know, change, but he didn't. Seems like it got worse and worse. You know, people do have serious issues, you know, and a lot of the videos that he actually tried to upload were from other people's videos that done on me. Now the thing is, if you have a video on your computer that someone else has done it, let's say Tom Briggs done a nasty video on me, yeah, and someone went and downloaded it and kept it on his computer. Let's say Michael Sparks, for instance, yeah. If Michael Sparks has that video on his computer, then he starts downloading more videos onto his computer. Let's say he's got like 20 videos of hate videos on me from other people, yeah. Well, Tony Sparks, if he does another video himself using some of that content, he is one, what can I put the word as? He's responsible for all those videos. Even if they done them or not, he shouldn't have them on his computer, because he can't turn around and prove that either he done them or not then. No, he could turn around and say, well, hang on, I didn't do that. Well, if the videos were already downloaded and suddenly disappeared off social media, he's held responsible for those. So, you know, and he the reason why he was responsible because he was uploading them himself. He downloaded them and started re-uploading them. Even though they weren't his content, he was still uploading them. But the main one was him, because I knew it was him because he used some of the video content from years ago. You know, and he brought my whole family into this video. Whole family who had nothing against him. They didn't even know the guy, but he brought them all in. So that put my kids' life at risk as well. My daughter was going to try to take me to court as well, but the police officer said, no, just like, you know, just do one case. There's a lot of evidence against him. Hell of a lot of evidence. But I shouldn't really be talking about it, you know, because like gives him shit to write down. And, you know, it can be stressful talking about it. And I know other people don't like me talking about it. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. There are quite a few good people online. Yeah, I admit with that, Shelley. You know, that's why I don't give out too much personal information now. One time I didn't give a shit what I said about me, you know, my personal life, but now I try not to give out too much personal information because, you know, the people who start, you know, who might turn against you can use that information in hate videos or just spread nasty rumours. So I don't give out personal information now. You know, I had people saying that I've never been to hospital. They've accused of other people not having mental health issues or not being in hospital for medical reasons. And I've had people up on my channel showing medical records, which we didn't have to do, but we did. But we still got called liars and fakers, and we made the medical records ourselves. Although it's got, like, you know, the hospital's name and details and all that kind of shit on there. But, you know, when people come on, you know, the haters, I just ignore them. I let you deal with them. Moderators deal with them, especially the trolls. Oh, you fucking pop-ups. Why I keep getting all these bloody pop-up shit? I bet I've got my phone turned off. Because normally when I do live stream, someone starts ringing my number. So I've got it turned off. Remember when I was doing a little stream yesterday and I had like 3 phone calls, unknown phone calls. And I'm going, I know you love me. I know you like, you know, hearing my sexy voice. And I try to answer the phone before I put it down because it actually makes them incur costs. So if they ring my mobile number, even if it's only 10p, all those 10p's are going to be building up. It's when I get annoyed, is when they go off my kids. Yeah. I've known a few people where apparently they're supposed to be dead and they're not dead. They're supposed to be bringing a law in this year, actually, but because of the pandemic and everything's been pushed back. But they're going to bring a social media law in about trolling and cyberbullying. They're going to make it, you know, illegal for anyone to do trolling and internet bullying. If they get caught, then they can be arrested and they can actually face a 6 months term imprisonment in the UK. Because a lot of, like, you know, people, you know, well-known people, you know, I mean, like actors and, you know, film stars and, you know, singers and writers and stuff like that, they've been trolled a lot, haven't they? Including people in the Parliament and the royalty, a lot of them been patrolled and cyberbullied, and a lot of them gone to the government and said, we want this put in so that trolling and cyberbullying can hold a minimum 6 months imprisonment if that person gets caught trolling or cyberbullying people. But because of the pandemic, it put everything back, didn't it? So the government's not going to be looking at I don't think this year. I think it's going to be next year now. But I think it'd be a good idea. I think they should stop people creating new accounts on YouTube. Because I know there's people out there for a fact that they have like so many YouTube accounts. Now, if I showed you my block accounts, how many block accounts I've got on my YouTube, you'll be shocked. I've got hundreds of fucking YouTube accounts that have been blocked. Some of them don't even exist anymore, but some do still exist. Best thing to do is ignore the little shits now. Just move on, ignore them. You've got moderators on your channel, let them deal with them. That's what they're there for. That's what you're there for, to help. Stop the hate and the bullying and trolling. I know people say, when you feel down and stressful, come and talk to me. I don't like doing that. So I feel like, I could be a burden to someone, I'm not wanting to go and cry on someone's shoulder, kind of thing. No, I'd rather talk about it on a live stream because that helps me to release some of that stress. But some people don't like it that way. They think that's causing, when I talk about it, they say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that because that's causing drama. No, to me, it ain't. I'm not causing drama. I'm not bringing people's names or channels in. I feel a little bit more better talking about it, but some people don't like listening to it. And if you don't like listening to it, then you don't come and watch it, then, do you? As soon as you hear me start talking about it, you just say, okay, I've got to go. And go. Come back later. I'll probably finish talking about it then. I've got medical records. I've even got the letter from the hospital when I was in there the other week, showing, written down what was done and said, and the test and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they still say that to me, Cass, that I'm lying. My medical records are fake. I sit there and type them out myself. Yep. I know people who said that they've had a terminal illness and I was only given, a couple of weeks, and it's like 5 years later, they're still alive. Don't know personally, but, I've heard and seen people on, social media saying, well, yeah, the doctor said I'm only going to live like another 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but, that's 5 years ago. And yet I've seen that as well. I saw it on the channel a couple of days ago, actually. I won't say the channel name, but I was on a channel, side chat. Well, actually, I was on a hangout, and someone mentioned a particular person I've seen on social media, their username. I didn't know the person, that well. I've only probably spoke to him on a live stream once. And I've seen him on a couple of live streams, either on chat or on a hangout, but I've been on the side chat. And apparently he was dying. He was near, death's doorstep. And he wasn't. He was better. Can't tell you what the illness was, but he wasn't dying, and people made it like, oh, if he was dying, he pissed a lot of his friends off, and including his family, you know. Yeah, clone accounts. Yeah, I get that on Facebook quite a lot. I don't even bother. You know, at one time on Facebook, I used to reply and say, who are you? You know, tell me who you are. I'm going to report you. I don't even bother with that anymore. As soon as I see an account, which is, with my profile, because these idiots, they create these accounts and then they follow me and they say hello. And I'll click on their name and I'll see, hang on a minute, that's my profile picture. I don't even say hello anymore. I just report it to Facebook and get it taken down. I've not seen one up for a couple of days, but I have been doing it quite regular. The other week they did it 5 times in one day. I just reported them. That's what I mean. Like, you don't really want to be talking about it a lot. I know it helps talking about it, but sometimes it can cause you, more stress and depression. People don't realise how bad, people can make someone very ill. How would they like it? Now, with the lockdown, a lot more people indoors, and they're on their computers a lot more. Got nothing to do, especially the younger generation. Oh, let's go and troll this guy. Oh, I know him. Let's go and put a rumour around saying that he's dying. Or let's say he had a serious accident. That's why he's not been on for 2 days. Sad little losers. That's why they are. Sad little losers. And I bet most of them still live with their parents. Yeah, still living with their parents. Living in their own little bedroom or in the attic or the basement. But, you get that. That's part of what makes the world go round, apparently, what the police officer said. You need the love and you need the hate. It's like equals, isn't it? You don't have to trolls. It makes the world turn around a little bit slower. And you're going to get them all the time. You can't stop them. Unless the government turns around and say, right, trolling and cyberbullying is going to be so serious now that if you are caught, then you can end up in court and you can then end up doing a 6-month imprisonment. And that's what they should do. And social media, especially YouTube, should actually stop people creating new accounts. They should actually do it. I know with some of my accounts, I had to give my full name, address, postcode, telephone number, the date of birth. I even had to send a copy of my old passport or something with proof of who I am. And then I was able to make the account. But you can still do it without that details. And they should do that. They should make people give all those details. And only allow a person to have, say, a maximum of 5, 6 accounts. Because I've got 6 accounts. But I don't use them to troll. I've got my fishing channel. I've got my channel where I do my ghost gear building. I've got this channel. I've got my paranormal dolls. I've got my outdoors adventure. And I did have a woodworking one, which I've not used for yonks, So 6 channels I've got. And they should only allow you to, to do so many channels in. So, no more. And they should register your IP as well. So anyone who's trolling you, if you get people complaining that, this particular person, Tom Blog is on my channel trolling me constantly, they should, look into it and block that account straight away. But they don't do that because they're more into the money, aren't they, YouTube? They don't give a shit about people's lives half the time. They don't give a damn about the emotions and how it's causing problems for people, you know, having their lives threatened, you know, having their friends being taken away and whatever. And they're just there for the money. They don't give a really shit about people's lives and how they've been treated. So that's why I don't really give out too much about myself now. You know, unless I've, you know, if it's a topic, then I can turn around and say, oh yeah, like, you know, I did that when I was younger, you know, kind of thing. Or, you know, I can agree with something or disagree with something. Freaking old chat went up rather quick. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, I feel some people say, like, you know, you shouldn't be saying that, you know, because you could be bringing in the drama. You're not bringing in the drama, you're just talking about certain things, you know, that you've gone through. But some people say, well, you know, people were using that, and they could probably use that against you, you know. And they know that you're an easy target. Well, you're only an easy target if you're giving that, you know, vital information, aren't you? If you're giving out people's names and, you know, YouTube channels and possibly like doxing their addresses. That's where you're going to be more of a target by doing that. And if you're doing that, you're talking about people and you're giving out people's details and you're giving out their, you know, addresses, you'll know better than what the troll is, are you really? But if you're giving your own details out to people, that's a different matter. Because, you know, you're not giving out any information apart from the information you're giving out about yourself. Now, I've given out my address to a few people. You know, people have found my address. How, I do not know. I know I've been doxed several times over the last couple of years. And some guy started sending me parcels through the post. I thought, who the hell's sending me this? And this is on my other channel, my bushcraft channel. And he sent me like some camping equipment. And I did a stream saying, oh, I don't know this from, you know. And I got a comment saying, well, you know, from the guy who sent it, goes, I sent it, you know. I sent it because I like your channel. I've been watching you on your ghost channel and this channel, and I think you deserve it. I said, well, where did you get my address? He goes, I can't tell you, but it wasn't that hard to get your address. I thought, okay. And he goes, don't worry, you got another package coming. I thought, what? I said, no, don't send me anymore. He goes, it's already gone out, mate. He sent me 3 packages of stuff. Don't know who the guy was, but he still sent me stuff out. I thought, well, you know, at least you ain't trolling me and causing me problems. He's sending me 3 camping gear out. He sent me like kettles. He sent me camping mugs. He sent me blankets. He sent me these PJs. He sent me a blue pair as well. He sent me a green blanket. He sent me drinks. He sent me fishing tackle. He was going to send me a knife, but the post office said you're not allowed to send a knife, so he couldn't send me a knife. But he sent me a load of stuff, 3 boxes of stuff. I know who the guy was. And all of a sudden, you know, he stopped contacting me and stopped sending me stuff. But he did tell me it's like stuff he had in his garage, you know, like old stock. So I don't know if he actually sold camping gear or he bought it in bulk and used it himself and he had no longer use for it, but it helped me out. I didn't have to go and pay for it. You know, with my mental health problem, yeah, right, I did a video on this channel talking about my mental health. And I actually got a lot of people saying, thank you for that video, you helped me out. I understand where you're, you know, how we can understand what you're going through, and I'm going through the similar things. So I did get a few, good comments on that. But some people thought I was doing it, just for, pity's sake, or, getting people to feel sorry for me, or but there's a lot of people who was going through the same situation I was, and they thanked me for that. But the ones who said, "Oh, you're doing it for pity," you're doing it for, people to feel sorry for you. No, I wasn't. I didn't have to do the video, but I did, but it helped people. I showed my medical records online. Still got called a liar and a faker. And apparently I'm taking up necessary bedding in the hospital when someone else could be using it, like in a real emergency. Well, if a real emergency came in that hospital that particular night I was in, not the recent one, but, a few years ago, they would have said, right, we need this bed, and they would have put me on one of those wheelchairs and carted me out onto the hallway or something and left me there. So you got someone who's had a serious accident or, heart attack or something, major, and I wasn't that, kind of like in the emergency kind of like situation, they would have took me off that bed. Guarantee it. Can't see someone like, in a car accident, laying on a trolley in a ward hallway. No, when I have problems, when I ain't got money, I do talk about it, and sometimes some of you guys, are very, and generous. Oh, these fucking pop-ups. And you sometimes like say, oh, we're, there's a few quid I can't do anymore, but some people do donate if I ain't got a lot of food in the house, and I don't do it because I want people to donate. I'm just saying that, life is hard when you ain't got money. And some people do actually like throw a donation at, but I'm trying to say, don't do it, because I have been called a scrounger, a thief, I've deceived people. In the past I had someone really, kind and generous enough to help me to buy a new computer. I was talking about SLS Cam. She gave me money to buy one of those, and that never turned up, so I got the money back, and I was able to build my own one, which is now falling apart, but I can always rebuild it. Just need one part. And some people do donate still, and I don't even ask for it. The reason I did one time, I wouldn't monetize my channel, but when you're doing YouTube channels, it isn't really free, because you still have to, you're putting your time into the channel, you're spending money on electricity, you had to buy a computer and webcam and everything like that to do your YouTube channel. What else is there? You're giving that person the entertainment which they want, whether it is entertainment or, helping people, with questions, or, you're talking about life in general. There are certain things I don't like being mentioned on here, especially like political shit. Because, if you talk too much about, government political crap, you can get videos taken down. I had a strike on my channel last night, would you believe, from 5 years ago. Because there's one little bit of musical tune going through the channel, through the video. 5 years it took them to actually put a strike on me. But, it's not like I can't stream. It's just like, you're not done nothing wrong, but, we're not going to monetize it. And the only other reason I've monetized my channel is for like, stream on StreamYard. And StreamYard isn't cheap. You're talking £18 a month for StreamYard. So you can, do longer streams. If you do the basic one, 20 hours, free, that's all you get, 20 hours. That's it. That's 2 streams. So I have to pay like £18 per month on StreamYard. And I've got 2 StreamYard accounts because I have the other one for my gaming when I do my gaming. But I've not done any gaming for nearly a month now. But when people do donate, they do it through their generosity, the love, because they like you. But, they want to see your channel improve. And I do try to improve my channel because I'm trying to get out to do more, like videos for you guys. Probably put a few up on the member section, but getting out is, costing me money to get out. Buying equipment as well. So like saying, I help people with equipment sometimes. I'm just waiting for bits and pieces to come through because I'm going to be sending Dave one of those sensor devices up I'm building. SAF box I'm building for John, Legacy Paranormal, LLS I think it is now. I'm building one of those for him. So I'm in the building mode at the moment, but not today because I'm not feeling too good. I wanted to do some building, but I've got too many things I need to build. I need to build the SAF box for John. I've got to build the name for myself, this sensor box for myself, one for Dave. I'm going to be building another EM pump with the analog meter for Dave as well. And I'm not even charging him for it, like gifts. I've actually got someone who might be working on a Android app for me. I did send him an email, but I've not heard anything from him for a couple of days. So, I'm just hoping that he is working on it and he's not going to let me down. So he did say he would do it. So he's got 2 weeks off and he's looking at all the coding and he's going to be doing this and that. So I'm hoping that he will do it. I always shut the sell-by date on my bread. I only buy the small loaf, brown loaf, and I still don't eat half of that even. And I don't put it in the freezer, because I don't like, when it defrosts, it goes all soggy, don't it? And I don't want to put it in the toaster in case it blows the toaster up. Yeah, I agree there. It is like a fucking parallel dimension. Sorry to hear that, Cass. Sometimes I just want it to, end. And, if I didn't have family, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't have, family, grandsons, I ain't got really many friends, real close friends, apart from you guys on social media. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're not friends, to me you are strangers still, but you are becoming friends. But when I have problems, I don't want to be, addressing my problems to people I don't really know, kind of thing. I don't even talk to my own family about some of my problems, to be honest with you. I kind of lock it up. And then I try to release that, emotion via, YouTube. But if I didn't have my kids and my grandkids and my sisters and my mum still, I'd say, fuck it. I'll go and do something to myself, which I don't want to be doing. So I think, life can change, I suppose, if you give it a chance. I think I've given it too many chances, to be honest with you. No, I don't want to be jumping in front of a bus or underneath a train, because I just think of the people, their lives would be affected. Use ways. Well, I'm not going to say, because I'll probably get the fucking channel flagged and striked or something. But there are ways that that I stupid enough and fool enough to do that. I sometimes do think about it, yeah. But, you know, I always think about my grandkids. That stops me from doing a stupid thing, you know. Well, I believe that the case, what's going on at the moment, I can't say too much, but I think they did write to YouTube to get access to his channel to see what he had on private. There's a load of stuff. There's a load of stuff, I tell you. Yeah, you know, it's easy for people to do that. You know, I don't do it, but there's, you know, someone might have a shitty day, you know, either from work or, you know, they might have been picked on, or, you know, they've had some kind of like incident or something, and they come home, sit on the computer, go on someone's stream, say, fuck it, you know, let's put my anger on that person. And that's what they're doing. They're putting their anger on someone else and destroying someone else's life. And once they think, you know, they've done it, they think it's fun, they continue doing it. They don't realise on what it's doing to that person who they're picking, does it? And it's like, you know, I kept getting called a benefit scumbag. I had 4 compliance letters within 4 years of me selling stuff on eBay. 4 letters. I was making thousands of pounds. I'd take my bank statements down to the benefit office, showing I wasn't making what they said I was making. They said I was making $8,000 a month. They calculated $8,000 a year. A year. That's not even £1,000 a month. And they said, you know what? We've got no problem with you selling stuff that belongs to you. It's your own personal belongings. We can't do nothing about that. But if you're buying stuff to resell in bulk, then there we're going to have a problem. So if I went online and bought like 100 radios for like £20 and started selling for like £30, then they're going to have a problem with that. But all I'm doing is selling my own personal shit, my own junk. They always say one man's junk is another man's treasure. And that's all I'm doing is selling my own junk. And another pop-up comes up. So I'm not doing nothing wrong whatsoever. And I've told them that on every compliance telephone I've had. And I said, is there nothing you can do about it? No, not at the moment. But they are looking into the website where people report you through the fraud section on the DWP. They are now taking it a little bit more seriously. They get so many false allegations towards people that now they follow these allegations up, apparently. So if someone goes on, you know, and they put like a false name or false address or false telephone number, they think they can get away by doing that. They can be tracked easily. I'm not going to say how, but they can be tracked. You know, I could go on and say, right, you know, Tom Bloggs is like defrauding the benefit. You know, he's selling like blow up dolls or something, you know, and he's making a huge amount of money each week. You know, he's making like $5,000 a week, you know, kind of thing. Or like, you know, he's renting a room out, you know, and he's charging a family for, you know, like £500 a week. And then, you know, I could completely put down a load of bullshit, you know, BS. And, you know, give a fake name, fake address, fake contact number. Now, the Department of Social Security, especially the fraud department, have to look into that complaint, yeah? Now, originally, they never got back to the person to put in the complaint, but now they do. If they try ring that number and they get no response from that person, and they send an address to that person and get no response, the complaint they put towards that person may still get a contact letter, you know, saying, well, you know, clients, you know, we still need to see some kind of evidence that, you know, your bank account, we've had this complaint. But for it to go to court, they need both parties. both parties. So now they actually are tracking the people who's putting the complaints in. And if they are putting false complaints in, they can be done. They can be arrested. They can be end up in court and paying a heavy fine for putting BS on a complaint. And we know that there's a lot of people who do that. I've only done 4 years. No, every time I had a compliance letter. Last time I rang up the full department, actually, I said, like, they've done this 3 times already. Is there no way they can stop it? And I said, well, they are looking into this at the moment. They couldn't give me too much information, but they said, like, you know, we still have to look into these complaints. But it will be a little bit more harder for people to put complaints in, especially, you know, false allegations towards people, because it is costing, you know, the Department of Work and Pensions, or whoever deals with all the cases, it's costing them a lot of money to do all the investigations, you know, staff resources. And they get, you know, he even told me they get thousands a year, which are false allegations. But they still have to follow them up. Well, we can't have that done here, I don't think, on our addresses. The only thing that you can have hidden is your phone number, put on private. I've actually had people saying that I spy on them as well, would you believe, Cass? I watched your video, really, you know, I've been following you, you know, you give me that inspiration, you know, you inspire me. And I'm thinking, well, if I've made someone happy, then great, you know. If I like watching me talking, then great, you know. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm talking crap half the time, but I still get people just sitting there. Yeah, they're not listening to my voice. They're in the side chat talking to other people. So yeah, I do try to address the depression. That's where I said, like, you know, in the past, I have had a few people say, you know, I suffer with the same depression and anxiety, and I appreciate you taking time out and telling us how you feel and how you deal with it. So I will tell you how I deal with it. I ignore the haters out there now. I don't address the haters. I don't address the trolls. I do no longer do video retaliations on cyberbullies. Anyone does nasty content on me, I'll just download it. I'll report it to YouTube. I'll take copies of screenshots. I'll download the videos. And if they're bad enough, I'll just go to the police and let the police know about it. And hopefully they will deal with it. Like they're dealing with my case at the moment. With the stress and depression, I deal with it by either talking about it. That helps me to release some of that stress. Might depress me a little bit, but, you know, that's the thing, you know, chance it takes, I suppose. You know, I've got my medication. But to cure myself with some of the stress, anxiety, depression, I do things. I go out. I go for a walk. Now, I know it's hard at the moment with the lockdown, but I still try to get out. If I can't get out, I try to do something different. Like, you know, I'll come on here and, you know, talk, do a stream, talk BS, you know, do whatever, because it still helped me to release some of that tension, stress, whatever. But when I'm outside, it's a different thing, you know. People need to get out more, you know, do hobbies like Cass does. She does really good videos on her craft. She ain't got to sit there and listen to all the hate and bullshit. You know, she might get the odd troll on there, but you've got your moderators on there. You don't have to watch them. Just get on with your work. Do your hobby. You know, I'm starting to do more building now. You know, Steve Cooper, the one who made the coop boxes, said to me earlier in the year, you know, Steve, forget the haters. Do something that you used to enjoy. Redo your building. And I thought, yeah, I could do that. Because then that's taking away, you know, the thoughts of the arseholes on YouTube. I ain't got to sit there and watch YouTube and listen to all the fucking bullshit hate. I can just sit there and start building. Now I can sit there and make some bracelets. I'm going to start getting back into woodwork and making my little wooden crosses when I find the right wood. Now I've got the tools. Just need the wood. Now I've got my bushcraft. I hope to go there next week. I keep wanting to go there, but I keep putting it off, you know, because I want to go to other places. It's just the cost, you know, travel costs all the time. But yeah, I'm going to go bushcraft next week. Take some meat up, have a barbecue in my little camp, my little shelter that I built, which took 6 months to build. That 6 months was fucking amazing, man, I tell you, because I was up there 2 or 3 times a week. And I was learning something new that I never knew how to do. I was watching, you know, every time I went up there, I came up and I felt happy that I've kind of like done something, progressed in something. Then I went straight on YouTube and watched other YouTube videos on how they was like, you know, making the campfires, how they made their cooking stove, how they made like their sleeping quarters. And I was using all that knowledge and thinking, yeah, I can do that, but I'm going to make it different. I'm going to have a window in my cabin. And I made the first window. Came out a bit shitty, but I've done it. I thought, you know, there's not a lot of light coming through here. I'm going to have to make another window. And I don't want to take that wall down, so I just like get the old saw around it and, you know, tie it down. And I've got 2 windows. I've got the door, got the roof, you know. I've got a fireplace. Fireplace was made out of brick. And I watch a lot of primitive, you know, videos on how people in, you know, Asia make stuff. And I was watching one where he made a fireplace. And that's more out of mud and hay. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make mine better. I went out scavenging for like house bricks and slates. And I made the base with the bricks, the top with the slate, and I covered it all with mud and hay. And that took me, if I was there the whole day, it would have took me 2 days to do. But it took me 3 half a days to do that. Because I had to wait for it to like dry out. Then I lit it. Then I had to see where the smoke, if there was any kind of like smoke leakage, which there was, and I had to keep going out and getting more mud and straw and, you know, covering those little gaps up. Then one day, one of the bloody slates exploded inside the fire. Nearly hit my leg, but I was sitting further enough back, you know, because of the heat. And I was just boiling my kettle and cooking some food on it. Because when I first started building it, I was just having like a little campfire. And I had me little kind of grill. And I was just like taking me bacon or me belly pork and shoving it on the old barbecue on an open fire, you know, or it'd be chicken. I was making like, you know, the skewered barbecue. It was really good. I still do it time to time. Not been up there for 4 months. January, February, March, 4 months. So I do plan to go up there. I'm planning to stay overnight one night, but the only thing is I'm a bit wary being out at night time on my own. It's one of the fears I have. Hang on, I need to get a drink. Hold on. While we're back, I'll just go and make a coffee. I'll take a quick whiz. Right, I'm back. See, like last year, I was doing metal detecting, and I got caught metal detecting on my local common. He said, "Oh, you can't be doing that." And I said, "Why not?" He goes, "No, we don't allow that on here because of the holes." I said, "But I cover my holes up. You can see I just dug a hole there and I covered up." He goes, "No, we can't have it because like people used to do it and people were tripping in over the holes and we kept getting complaints. So no one's allowed to do any metal detecting on any of our property, on our commons." So I didn't want to come home, so I thought I'd jump on the bus and I'd head further out, from where I lived. And I was heading over to South Colston. And as I was on the bus, I saw like this pathway leading to some woodlands. So I jumped off the next stop, walked back up, and I went down this pathway, and it came open to this big woodland. And I started doing some detecting there, but there's so much junk there, it's unbelievable, tin cans, bottle tops, rusty bike frames, motorbike frames, engines, so much rubbish there, it's unbelievable. So I said, well, I ain't going to do this. So I carried on walking around. And I come to this open field, but it's well overgrown. The grass weeds were like, 1.5 2 foot tall, so I couldn't do that. So I carried on following it around, and I came to this football pitch, massive football pitch. So I didn't want to do the football pitch, but I went around the edge, and I doing a little bit there, and I found a few like coins. You know, I found like £2.50 in the little hole. You know, loose coins, and I found a couple of old pennies, like the old King George pennies there as well, from you know, the early 1900s. And I thought, well, where does this other pathway go? And as I followed it down, it come to like private property, and I looked over and it's big fields, you know, ponies in there. I thought, Christ, I wouldn't mind getting into that. So I called out to see if anyone was around. I couldn't see anyone. So I thought, oh, you know, sorry, I might as well go back home. So I went down this other pathway looking for the bus stop, and I saw this police officer. And I asked him, you know, if he knew who the person was, because I wanted to do some milk detecting. He goes, well, with the cars there, it means he's there. And he looked, he goes, yeah, the car's there, so he's definitely there. Just, you know, go and call out again. So I did. And as I called out, this little old guy popped his head out from one of the pony sheds, or one shed where he, you know, sits and has his cups of tea. And he goes, yeah, mate, what can I do for you? I said, I was just walking around and I was wondering if there's any possible chance I could get permission to do some milk detecting in your land. Well, funny enough, I used to have a guy in milk detecting. One of my friends, but he passed away. I don't know. I said, well, you know, I won't be a nuisance. You know, I'll always cover my holes up and I'll show you my finds. And there is a form you can fill in if you're willing to fill it in for, you know, liable or damages, because I belong to a milk detecting group, which I'm covered up to 10 million for like insurance. And we kind of like hit it off straight away, and we was talking about the finds that he found, and you know, his horse farm isn't a horse farm, it's a pony farm. And he goes, you know what, you seem like a nice guy. He goes, yeah, you know, come up whenever you want, you know, kind of thing. Well, what time do you get here? And he said, oh, around about 11, 12 o'clock. So the first few times I went there and waited until he arrived, then I was able to get on. And it's like now, you know, this time of the year, and I was able to get on doing 3 or 4 hours. And the finds I found, I showed him. And I said, if there's any finds you want, you can take, but he wasn't really interested in them. And then one day I said to him, I was wondering if I could come up a bit earlier, you know. But I don't know what time you'd be up. He goes, you know what, just jump over the bloody fence, mate. Because he normally has all the gates locked and like there is fencing. Because he borders on the property that the council owns, like public, kind of like woodlands. And you can walk along the Woodland Park pathway, and you've got barbed wire, which separates these land from there. And I can jump over that as well. So I was milk detecting for about 4 or 5 months. Then I said to him one day about bushcrafting, so I started watching videos on milk detecting, and I come across a couple of videos on bushcrafting. That piqued my interest, and I just kept watching people doing bushcrafting. So I said to him, is there any chance I can build myself a little shelter, because I don't want to be, you know, using the horses or the pony shelters if it starts pissing down the rain and they want to come in. He said, yeah, knock yourself out. So I built myself a shelter which has a fireplace. I did put like a rope around, stop the pony coming around, but he kept chewing the rope and broke the rope. I've got like a little kind of thing outside with all the firewood, stop that getting wet. Made myself like a bed. It's like a bed kind of covered thing. It's about 2.5 foot high, and it's a row of like wooden sticks, but it's got like a thing on top that I can lay on. It's a bit uneven, a little bit uncomfortable. I've never really slept up there yet, but I usually like cover it with bags or something, yeah. But there's like some loose wooden logs that I can actually pull off, and you can put stuff inside. Like, you know, I've got my axes, I've got my saws, I've got my nails, I've got other stuff up there. You know, like one of my knives that I use for cutting stuff. Got loads of stuff in it, you know, rope, string, and it's all inside like my little kind of bed cupboard kind of thing. And I'll put the things back down, and I'll just cover it back up. So it's more of like a little storage bed. So then someone told me about, why don't you get a wildlife cam? Which I did do, and I've got a wildlife cam. One here. It was only a cheap one. It's £25, but I used my Nectarcard points because I was able to use my Nectarcard points to purchase this on eBay, and I had to pay like £2 for the postage. I actually got this free with my Nectarcard points. So I left that up there on a tree. I was hoping that it wouldn't get nicked, and it didn't get nicked. And I caught like the pony that kept going around and crapping everywhere near my camp. I think I caught an apparition of a female standing outside one night. And the landowner said about there's usually deer that goes on his land. I thought, you're probably just saying that, but I actually did catch a deer on here as well. So when I go up there next, I'm going to put that up there and leave it up there for a couple of weeks and go back up there and just go back up there and do a bit of bushcrafting again. Just have a day out and then come back, go back up there, get this. I might just continue leaving it up there and just to keep changing the memory card over because I've got like a 32 gig memory card in there. And I put it on a tree, and I usually put like a few little branches and leaves covering it so people don't really see it properly. So I've caught a few interesting things on here. I think I've caught one apparition, but I don't know if it's an apparition. It could just be an outline of a tree because you don't see it moving. It's just standing there for a few seconds. Right, let's go and look in here. I decided I'd go on my internet. I upgraded my internet from Virgin, from BT to Virgin. My BT was cancelled on the 15th, and I went to Virgin Media because I was getting like triple the internet speed for the lower cost I was paying on BT. I was paying £65 per month for my internet, which was only like 30 megabit connection in my BT phone line, 60 odd quid. So I looked on Google and I found that Virgin Media was doing the telephone and 100 gigabyte connection for $29.99 for new membership. So I signed up for that. Cancelled my BT on the 15th, and I'm still being charged for my old internet with BT. It's up to 285 quid. I rang them a couple of weeks ago and I told them, why is this still going on? I'm not paying it. You can keep adding on the cost. I'm not paying it. She goes, well, it's supposed to be looked at. There's people looking at it now. There's been an error on the system. I said, this error's been going on since fucking December, January. She goes, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We are trying to we're trying to resolve the issue. I looked at my BT again last night and it's still 285 quid. So they've not resolved it still. So yet again, I've got to ring them up and tell them it's not been resolved. Because when I spoke to them about 2 weeks ago, oh yeah, they're looking at it. Definitely be off within the next couple of days. Definitely be off. It's still there. So I'll check my BT. And I will check again quickly now, actually. BT. Bring them up again. I'm going to be fuming with them. I know it's not their fault, but I'm going to say. Showing. It still stresses me out. Because every time I see it, it feels like I still need to pay that, which I've not had to pay. Bills, yep. Still there. No. No, let's see. Ball pan package $47.90. Total bill as of 26, 238. No, £286. There we go, £286. They've only minus one, so why they've only minus one, I don't know. They've actually meant to clear the whole amount. They've not done it. So that's kind of like freaking more annoying. Because when I check it and I see it keeps going up, I'm always worried that they might be sending around the bailiffs. And if the bailiffs turn around and I say, no mate, I closed it down on the fucking 15th of December, I'm not paying it. They can still turn around and say, well, you know, it's an outstanding bill. You pay it now or we take your stuff. I don't know. It depends on the positive and negative fives. You know, if people have got negative fives against you, you're going to feel those negative fives, aren't you? And other people can feel them and they're going to spread more negative fives. But you've got someone, you know, who's trying to pass on the positivity, and other people feel the positivity five. I suppose it can spread a bit more, but I'm going to say it's 50-50. Remembrance blanket I made together. That's cool. Yeah, I agree there. I've had a few donations and people call me a scam, a fraud, a beggar. Money I get, I just squander. No, I spend the money that I get on things I need. Like if I need a new computer, then I'll buy a new computer. If I need a new DVR system, I'll buy a new DVR system. If I need to buy food, I'll buy food. If I need to pay travel, I'll pay travel. And I'm not it's not that I'm making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds like some people say I'm doing, which I'm not. Hello, Mirror. Yeah, I'm going to go. I've been on long enough. How long have I been on? Nearly 3 hours. Yeah, it's only supposed to be a fucking quick one. Just do no unboxing of that thing. I think it's finished charging up. Yeah, the red LED stopped now, so I think it stopped charging. It's like with all things you buy, you know, they're only... Oh no, it's coming back on. I think it might have been a loose connection. I'm going to do that audio and see if the MP3 works on that. Not doing it. Look, see that bit of paper? That's sticky. It's already come out, man. Got bloody cats there and everything on there. Oh, I've done it upside down. Don't stick them on walls, do they? They'll be off again later, won't they? I'm going to have to get some super glue on that.
Bluetooth mode.
Well, I thought that would have lit up as
Bluetooth
well.
mode.
Quite loud. I'll turn it up and turn it off.
Bluetooth mode.
Loud enough, I suppose. $29.99. I thought that actually did light up. I'll have to read the instructions later. I don't think it does light up though. But I can always get some like fairy lights and stick them around there. Add the battery stuck down here. Or underneath. Have like one of those little button batteries stuck underneath. There's some flickering Christmas lights maybe. That's going to be made into a portal. I'll have a pedal that side, maybe a radio or an old mobile phone with Ghostbox apps on there. Might stick an old mobile phone up there with the Ghostbox apps actually. Got some old ones knocking around, Android phones. I've got a whole folder full of like Android Ghostbox apps, probably about 50 Ghostbox apps. give them a trial run time to time. Once I got assaulted by a co-worker, but there were no witnesses. The only thing is you can't really assault them back, because otherwise they can get you arrested for assaulting them, can't they? And they can turn around and say, oh, he assaulted me first. Unless you've got witnesses to back you up and say, no, he assaulted you first, and you've got a possibility of having him arrested and going to court, but no witnesses. It's your word against them, isn't there? You can relate to you, Stephen, how you feel. Oh, thank you. I don't know, that's good or bad. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I've had my address docked several times. No, I was more in fear of people coming around my address when that guy done that video. I didn't go out for months. And when I did go out just to do a bit of shopping, get some food in the house, I had my walking stick with me to use as a defensive weapon if I needed to. And I kept looking over my shoulder every few seconds. And when if I saw someone walking behind me, I'll stop, sit on the wall and let them walk past. So I had that fear that it could be someone, like following me and might assault me. Because the thing they put on that video wasn't nice. They called me a sex offender, paedophile, a wife beater. And you got groups of people who don't like those kind of stuff, do you? You get these, what are they called now? Revenge groups who go around looking for the people who's had, information given out saying, oh, right, he's a sex offender, let's go around and beat the shit out of him. And we don't like sex offenders. We've got his address, let's go and beat the shit out of him, give him a lesson. And you've not done nothing. I've not done nothing like that. Not done nothing to any kids, nothing. But he made me like a monster. He really did. I was suicidal that night as well. I ended up going to hospital that night because I had a breakdown as well. Because I was live streaming. And they came on and goes, look, this going Premier. And that fucked me right up. Ended up in hospital speaking to psychiatrists. The only thing is with the psychiatrists here, they give you information. They give you like the victim support number. You ring them, they talk to you, and that's it. You don't hear from them after that. They don't ring me back ever, on an odd occasion say, well, how are you feeling today? So what's the point of giving you a victim support when they don't give a shit? Now, I can understand that they have other cases and they're probably had to deal with God knows how many people, but since I was last in hospital last year, I haven't had no follow-up calls. I could be dead. They wouldn't know about it. Sorry to hear that, Maria. Actually, I shouldn't really screen share that one, but I can't read it. Hang on. I know I've got my phone number up there behind me, yeah. It's always been behind me. People's got my phone number. The reason I've got that phone number is for anyone who wants to do paranormal investigations or someone listening to me saying, oh, can I call you? I've got something going on in my house. Can you come and investigate it? And that's what the phone number's there. That is more of my hobby number. But I do have another phone which I use for personal and relatives only. No one else has got another number. I don't even share it out with anyone. If someone said to me, well, I try calling your number above and it's always turned off. If you've got another number, I don't think give it to them. I just say, well, you have to keep trying. Keep ringing that number. It's not always turned off. No, you can leave a voice message or leave me a text message if it's that urgent. You've got me on Facebook. leave me a Facebook message. But over the last few days, I've had a troll calling my number, and I know I shouldn't do it. People say, don't do it because it makes them phone even more. I don't give a shit. It's incurring their charges, and it's making them spend money. They're spending money on me. And I like it sometimes. I say, like the other night when they rang, I said, "Hello, darling. Do you want to come and give me a kissy kissy?" Or something like that. "Would you like to come out for a drink?" And they just put the phone down, within like seconds. But even those few seconds is charging them. So they got to pay that bill at the end of the month. I've not been robbed yet. I've had people come up to me and ask me for money. Not long ago, I was in Pan and this girl come up to me and says, "Oh, can I ask you a favour?" I said, "What?" She goes, "Will you buy me this?" So I bought her some food, and she was grateful for that. So I can't buy you too much. I ain't got much money myself. And the week before that, I gave a guy some food as well out on the street near Poundland. So, with the people, homeless, I do help them out. No, I've been donating on those channels as well, because I had that little bit extra this month. I could have kept that back for emergencies, but I'd like showing support with people. Sometimes I donate on other channels. I think I donated on Cash's channel a few times. And I don't expect that back, I'm not asking for it back. It's there to support you and your channel. Because like Dave last night, I threw him a few donations. He goes, "Oh, I think I'll have to go and do that on Steve's channel." I said, "No, you don't have to do that." He goes, "No, it's good to support each other, though." I said, "Yeah, but you donated to me last month. Well, yeah, back last month. I'm only doing it back, because I want to support your channel as well." So, I've donated a fair, not as much as he did, but, I'd say about half on what he gave me. I'm always like sticking up stickers on there. But I do, try to help the homeless. I don't give them money. So I think like giving them money, they can use that money for drugs and alcohol. I'd rather give them food because I know they're going to eat it and drink. I think, I know there's people out there who just like take the piss. There's people who are out there who have probably got jobs and got a load of money and they go out pretend that they like homeless and got no food, like a second income for them. And, you can tell that, they're not homeless because of the fucking clothes they're wearing. I've seen one wear like Adidas trainers, kind of thing, look brand new in a decent jacket, saying he's homeless. If he was homeless, he had no money. Why can't he sell them? Why can't he sell his shoes? Why can't he sell his jacket to make that money? That could see him through another couple of months. I'm reading some of the comments. I'm not highlighting them because I don't want to actually highlight them because people might. Oh, you've got plenty of money to move back to the UK, Shelley. Gosh, you know how much it is here in the UK. A lot bloody expensive than it is in the US. $50 staples in your stomach. Ooh, I bet they hurt. I hope it all goes well, and yeah, like, I hope it is painless for you. I'm not going to ask what you had done because it's not my business, but I hope it goes well with you and it's pain free. Hello, Angela. Cool. Small channel beggars for getting a few donations, but they dare not say it to big channels that are getting hundreds of. Yeah, you know, I've seen a few. I've been on the gaming channel, right? Yeah, and people are donating hundreds of pounds. I see one donation of 200 quid for a gaming channel. Yeah, and while I was watching that guy, I was only there for about an hour and a half, and he had over £1,000 donated to him, over £1,000, and he's a working guy. That's what I don't understand. You know, people, you know, they work, they come home, sit back, relax, and they stick a game on, and people will sit there and watch it and donate to his channel. Okay, fair enough, yeah, great, but you know, us smaller channels, people who ain't got the money, you know, to go out and have a decent meal, or go out and have a trip to the cinema or a, you know, museum, people who ain't got the money don't get to be Scott, do we? How does that make out? You know, this, like, I don't know, you ever known that Mr. Beast, who's always like, you know, getting people money all the time, you know. Oh, he gave $100,000 to one gaming channel, and that was a female. Then he gave like other people $10,000, $50,000. You know, and it's probably all people who don't need the money. But the people who do need money don't get dodgy squat. And what pissed me off even more is that, oh look, he's on benefits, he's scrounging, you know. He's well enough to go out and work. Well, if you've got medical letters saying that you're not well enough to work, then you're not well enough to work. You know, it's not an excuse. It's proof that we're not well enough to work. So we have to go on. You know, how are we going to pay our bills and pay our food and travel costs and buy clothes if we don't claim for some of the benefits that we're entitled to? You know, I've worked 3/4 of my life. I'm entitled to some of that money back. Right? But, you know, we're supposed to be scroungers and beggars and benefit cheats, and, you know, that money could be going to other people that is more seriously need to it. But when they get to come to the same situation and lose their job or get fired, they don't like being called a benefit scumbag, a beggar, whatever, do they? No. And I've never called anyone that. I know people who are on Social Security, and I know they sell things as well, but I've never targeted them. Well, they targeted me, but I never retaliated and targeted them back. So I know a few people who sell stuff, but that's not my business. That's their business, what they do. Yeah, as I say, I had that fear. I don't know more. Well, that's what I mean. They should. Oh, these fucking pop-ups. I think is I've got what's the name installed? What's it called? I think it's Norton that's installed on my computer somehow. And I didn't install it. It's probably installed through an app. So look, Norton. I think it's Norton. Mind you, I don't see Norton antivirus on now. Wondering it might be not Firefox. What's that other browser that got installed? Opera, could be Opera. I'll have to download a Google add-on to stop the old block-ups, I think, later. Hello, Rose again. The old Rose is in and out like a yo-yo. No, I'm just saying though, Rose, you know, it's all right for people saying that we're benefits scumbags, but when they go onto the same situation, they know how it feels then, don't they? But I don't target those people. And I do know a few people. But I'm not stupid enough to go out and say those people's names because it'd probably start more fucking bullshit drama. And I'm keeping away from drama. Just try and read that one. Yeah, as I say, the Department of Unemployment, where people forcibly lie and try to get in trouble, those claims under the people who's making them claims are going to be investigated as well. That's one thing they're going to be doing. So you can't write down, you can't go to the online fraud department and put a claim in without giving out your full true details, because they need to contact those people in case it ever does go to court and they're called up as a witness. That's what I mean, Jamie. I've seen that. And they're sitting there saying, I'm hungry, or I'm homeless, got nowhere to sleep. And you see that they got really nice clothes on, you know. I saw an Asian woman sitting outside CEX, the second-hand computer store here. She's near the phone booth near the actual bus stop. And all her clothes were clean and tidy. I thought, where can she be homeless and hungry when she's got clean, tidy clothes on, you know? I'd rather give food and drink to someone who's scruffy and like looks like they've not shaved or bathed for like 4 weeks or something than to someone who looks like, you know, in decent, you know, clothing. And that's all what I do now. I don't give it to other people. If someone's sitting outside and, you know, he's a bit scruffy, he's got holes in his jeans, that still don't prove that they are homeless and ain't got money. But, you know, some people can fool you. And I probably have been fooled, I don't know. But, you know, if I've got some extra money, I don't give them cash. I'll go into the shopping centre when I get my shopping. I'll just buy a couple of extra bits and give it to them, and that's it. I'm done with. And I have done videos, like little videos of me giving the stuff to prove that I do help the homeless people, because I've been called a liar. I do not give food to the homeless people. So that's just proof that I do it. Not, you know, just try and make it, you know, well, you know, that kind of person who's like trying to show off. It's not to do showing off. I do care about people. I reckon if I was homeless, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, people would give me money or buy me food, give me clothing. Well, I know a few people, Rose. I'm not going to say. I know people who reported me and they're actually on benefiting themselves. But I'm not turned around and done a nasty thing and reported them. Could have done, but I didn't. I got nothing to hide. I always prove that I'm innocent. You know, Department of Work and Pensions has my eBay account. They can log into it any time they want and see what I'm selling. I've got about 4 or 5 items on there. On my bits and bobs one. 4 or 5 items. Now I might have some box stuff which I'm trying to sell, and it's just not one box. I might put a multi listing on. So I've got like 4 boxes. Each box is like 20 quid or something. But I honestly, I've not sold nothing for 2 months. 2 months I've not sold a thing. So I think people just don't have the money to buy stuff. Now I've got a bunch of DVDs I want to get rid of, but they're not selling. So you know what? Those listings might come off and I just have to throw the DVDs away. I don't think the charity shop will want them because I've got too many. I've been to the charity shops before and they take them off the shelf and say, right, bin them to the staff, bin them. So that's what I probably might have to do with mine, bin them, put them in the old recycle. Now the only ones I'm going to keep is my computer games, console games, movie-wise, action, thriller, sci-fi, war movies, westerns, but all the comedy ones, you know, kiddie ones, you know, drama ones, they're all going to go in the bin. Well, 200. Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah, you said about it before, didn't you? Because you like baking, don't you, Rose? Well, so I don't give money to people. I give them stuff to charity as well. I give them. I bought a load of radios, but I thought it was hackable when I couldn't hack them. And I wasn't going to put them back on eBay, so I donated them. I also found a load of like these little kind of like personal calculators in the skip one day. There was loads of them, and I mean loads, about 100. So I put them all in my bag, and I went to one charity shop and I said, "Do you want some of these?" He goes, "Yeah." So I gave them half. Then I went to the other one, which I once did voluntary work in, and I gave the other half to them. Scope. I gave them mannequin heads, which I kept them there because they were fucking money. I gave them 4 mannequin heads that she threw away because she does a bit of hairdressing sometimes. 4 mannequin heads and 6 wigs. And that was like 4 years ago. And they still got the mannequin heads they still use. I think they sold 1. They still got 3. And I think they still got the wigs. And that's Scope in Mitcham. Books I don't really get, so I don't donate books. No, anything that I don't need, I donate if I can't sell. And as I say, I ain't got that much stuff on eBay. I've not sold nothing for 2 months on eBay. Not a damn thing. Nothing. I've been buying stuff, yeah, but not actually selling stuff because no one's interested. No, I do get people interested in some of the stuff, you know. Do you have this? Do you have that? You know, do you have that movie? Fuck, am I going to hunt through, 500 DVDs looking for one movie? No way. And I know some of the movies can be, worth a little bit of money if they were like a limited edition or something. Let's see if I can find a pop stopper. How do I get into my what's the name thing, mate? Bookmarks, more tools, extensions. there's nothing in me note. No, it's pop-up stopper. No ad stopper. No, nothing. No, let's try it, don't we? What is it called again? Pop-up stopper extension. Right, phone pop-up. Right. Audio. And it says antivirus and malware remover. Lock ads automatically. Pro. Popper blocker. There we go, that one. Popper blocker blocks pop-ups. Add that one. Add to extension. That might stop the pop-ups now, hopefully. Well, it didn't because a Wish advert just came up about necklaces. I just have to wait and see if it works later. Right, well, I've been on long enough, 3 hours and 18 minutes. I'm going to shoot off. Nick around the shop and get something to eat, I think. I think I'll have a kebab tonight. I haven't had one for a couple of weeks. So, yep. Around the shop, get a kebab, eat that, and have an early night, I think. So, cheers for being on. Thanks for those who done that donation. Won't get until next month, maybe longer. So I need to get a minimum of £60 on my AdSense before it gets put in my account. But never mind. Right. Oh look, another one to come up again. Why these freaking things keep coming up? Your computer is infected with dangerous viruses. Click. Right, block. Right, so yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow, yeah, because I don't know if I'll be on days tonight. So I'm going to. I bought that. Got it off eBay for 30 quid. I'm going to build myself a portal. I'll have a guitar pedal there, and either a radio or a mobile phone with, Ghostbox apps. I think one of my mobile picks up internet radio stations as well. But I don't really need that because this has got a radio built into it. Yeah, you can put a TFT card in there to play MP3 players, and you got that, which you can stick a USB card reader in to play MP3s off that. That's a natural cable to charge the internal battery up. I have ordered an EDI device. Dave was using one last night, which was pretty cool. If you don't know what that is, it's EDI EMF reader. on eBay they're 350, but I know it's like I've ordered one off a website. I don't really want to be advertising the website because I'm not getting nothing out of it. But on eBay they're 250. That's what I've ordered. That should hopefully be here by Friday, not Saturday. So me and Dave will be doing some ITC. He's got 2 of them. He's got a third one coming for each group. But it's interesting because you can actually record what it's doing. Like, you know, that's the geophone. Not letting me enlarge it. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Hang on. This is the old version, which you can't get anymore. But this one here, if I get a bigger picture. See, this is a geophone, picks up vibration. That's a K2 meter kind of thing. It's also got temperature reading. That's your power light, I think it is. And no, that's humidity. And that's your pressure. So it actually records pressure and humidity and temperature along here. You've got like a little temperature reading gauge there, which you mustn't touch because otherwise it fucks it up. It's got a normal temperature reading thing there. You can have it in Celsius or Fahrenheit. You've got your power button, the vibrate to turn that on. You've got built-in speaker. Display, I think it's for that. And the record lights up a little LED there. And it records it. And you've got a memory card up there to record what it's picking up. And you can download some software from the internet, being this. And what it does, it allows you to transfer the data from the memory card onto here. And it shows you the readings. So it's more proof to people that, you know, you've had like a high EMS spike or the geophone went crazy. The pressure went down or up. You know, you got humidity and temperature. You know, the temperature could have raised or gone lower. Pressure could have gone higher or gone down. You know, so you got to read out. And you got this software where you install on your PC and you click on this button here, I think it is, and it opens the file which is recorded on your memory card, and it loads it into this piece of software, and it shows you what activity you've had on the actual device. But this ain't the website I got it from. I got it from a different website. You can get one from Infraready. I was going to order one from there, but they didn't have an actual process where I could actually pay for it there and then. And I emailed him about that. I told him ignore the message I sent him. I've already got one now. But I did say I might get some stuff off his website at a later date. But they sometimes come in different colours. You know, sometimes you have like an orange colour or grey colour. Sometimes you might get a blue cover. Depends on what cover it comes with. I've asked for a blue one. But if I do or not, I don't know, because I think some of the colours are kind of rarer. But don't get that one. If anyone wants to get one, do not get the old version, get the new one, because that's got more features on it. So that might be here possibly anytime tomorrow, Thursday or Friday. Why buy one when you make your own? It's easy. All you need is cut the pedals, an amp like I've got, cables, and it's done. You know, I'm going to be doing my own portal, but I'm not going to have, like, you know, a certain person has all those weird copper bits on, because that doesn't really do nothing. Might put a few extra flashy lights on it, but that'd be all. But if you got me on Facebook, I can send you a link where I bought my one for $250. Well, actually, it's $240. Infrared, they sell them at $250, but you got to contact them, let them know you want one, because their add to cart isn't working. So yeah, $250 on infrared, but I found a site which was doing $240, and I paid £10 for the postage, for faster postage. Just got to make sure, like check on the emails and see if they sent me any tracking for it, which I'm doing now quickly. No, nothing yet. Well, not another fucking update. Shit. eBay's doing more and more fucking update shit, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go. When I get the EDI, I'll be unboxing it and showing you it and doing a little test on it. And I think me and Dave will be doing some ITC together with ours. So he's got these already. Because we had so much activity on the one on his last night, every question I asked, I don't know how they were doing, but every time I asked a question about my Auntie Leia, he seemed to be giving us direct responses all the time. And that went on for well over half an hour. And I was so impressed with it, I had to get one. So, anyway, so I'm going to shoot off because I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go and get some food because I didn't really eat yesterday, to be honest with you. So I am getting hungry. Probably why I've got a bit of stomachache, so I'm not eating. Right, so I won't be on tonight. I don't think I'll be on days because I told him I might not be, so I'm not feeling too good today and I'm tired. But tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing. I might go out, I might not go out because I've got some stuff turning up. I've ordered other stuff on eBay that might turn up. I don't know. So I might not get out until the weekend, to be honest with you. I'd rather be in and get my gear than rather go out because the last time I went out, what was that? It came through the post. Oh, my project boxes, I think it was, turned up, but I wasn't in. So they took them back and I had to wait until Monday to get them. Okay, anyway, I'm off and I'll catch you all later. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Right, cheerio.